So I am heading to Grand Falls, Windsor now. I happen to see an ad for 2 pinball machines and an arcade machine online. Decent price, haggled a little bit. I know the seller, so bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. I am headed in to pick them up. I wasn't really looking to buy any stuff because I've got a lot of stuff in storage, but I mentioned them to Erin, and she's like, it's not a bad price. It's a horrible thing to say to me there. So yeah, we're heading there now. It's 2 electromechanical pinballs, which are games from the 70s. Solid state games, we call them. Pre-electronics. If you think of the older games with the ding ding ding, like the chime boxes and stuff like that, like the physical chimes. It's that era of games. And a Kangaroo arcade game, which was an Atari game that's converted into a multi-board. Interesting thing about these 3 games is that I'm pretty sure I've already owned these exact 3 games. Not the title, but these physical exact 3 games. 2 of them I know I did for sure because I sold them to the person this guy bought them off of. And one of them I think I did, but I'm not sure. I can't directly trace the provenance on it. So, but I might be able to tell when I see it. One is a volley, which is a badminton game. Oddly enough, my oldest son loved that one when we had it. And the other pinball game is Big Hit, so a baseball game. Fun fact, I almost gave myself lead poisoning sanding that. I think it was lead. I didn't do a test. Didn't wear enough of a mask. That's a whole thing. Ended up drinking milk flat out for a month to try to leach stuff out of my bones. So yeah, we're gonna go get those. So that'll give us 3 additional games. I think I'm more than full now. Part of the problem was having stuff that worked timely, and I know this stuff works fairly well. Obviously I'll have to give it a once over, kind of tweak it up, clean it up, new rubbers and new stuff like that. But these electromechanical games generally don't have a whole lot of issues if they keep playing. If they've been sitting for years, that becomes more of an issue. But they're relatively easy to fix, although some of them can be an absolute nightmare. So yeah, we're gonna get those now. 2-hour drive to Grand Falls from Twillingate. Yeah, let's go.
Mala fama, se la pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Dime si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. Mala fama, se la pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Dime si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama, a mi cama, a mi cama. Dime si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama, a mi cama, a mi cama. Dime si vienes a mi cama.
Pickup is done. Windy day, sunny out though, and we're gonna get some gas.
Ay papi, mala fama, se la pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Dime si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. Mala fama, se la pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Dime si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama, a mi cama, a mi cama. Dime si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama, a mi cama, a mi cama. Dime si vienes a mi cama. Dime si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama.
All right, so we now have these in my buddy's garage for now. It's a Big Hit and Volley. So if you've never seen a pinball disassembled, these are the heads. You can take the legs off, then take the heads off. On a newer machine, you can actually fold the head down and move it that way, but the older machines, the heads come off. Playfields aren't too bad. Side art, it is what it is. This one is the one I sanded and painted years ago. They got some decals on there now. And the back glasses aren't the greatest. You can see a lot of the yellow's gone there, but put some colored bulbs in there and that should clean up pretty nicely. They delaminate when the weather's cold. Volley's much better. And we've got the kangaroo game here. So this is actually running a multi-board. So there's probably like 100 so games on it. I can't really remember. And just has a modern LCD monitor inside, which the bezel is all kind of mucked up. I have to change that. So we'll see if it turns on. Don't buy these things unless you turn them on and play test them first. Horrible idea. I've owned this before. I know what I'm dealing with. I don't really care if the price is right, but if you're buying a pinball or arcade machine, please, for the love of God, play it before you buy it. I hear noise. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, hopefully. System initialization, 14. So, I don't know what multi-board is in this. It was originally one that had Kangaroo, which was like 100 games or something. I might need these, I'm going to end up losing those. And the disc on the joystick's not there anymore. It's not on. Fix that. She's a little bit crooked too. It's not a big deal. Speaker kicking in. Paint job on the coin door down here, and I'm like, man, that's a horrible job. I'm the one who painted it. It's funny when you own these things again, you can laugh at yourself and be like, oh God, I did such a bad job on that. Initialization. It looks like it's just a 60-in-1. If you've seen these before, 60-in-1 is like the most basic multi-board system. It won't have Kangaroo, so it's a Kangaroo cab without Kangaroo in it. I don't know what I'll do long term, if I'll just leave it on this or change it and do a Kangaroo board, convert it back. I don't know. But free play. There you go. Play some Pac-Man. Do do do. It's hard to play when the joysticks don't work well. Crap. You can see the screen's all askew. Let's see my favorite game. Burger Time, I used to own, I think I owned 2 Burger Times over time. Pac-Man, I've owned a bunch of those. Space Invaders, I think I still have one somewhere. Dig Dug, I owned a bunch of those. Donkey Kong 3 is actually my favorite game. The very first game I owned, actually. And I have one lined up to buy this summer, which is actually the original one I owned. The guy that owns it didn't really want to sell it, but he said he'd do me a solid and sell it back to me. So yeah, so this might get converted back to Kangaroo. I feel like it would be cool to convert it back to Kangaroo since it's in half-decent shape. I don't actually remember what the game Kangaroo is like, but I think we might look at that, and pretty sure I probably have a CRT that I can put back into this. Who knows, might even be the one that originally came out of that. If you're an arcade purist, the LCD kind of sucks, but when I had too many arcade games and I was doing multi-games, they were mostly getting converted to LCDs because that's what people wanted. But if I'm keeping it long term, we'll convert it back. So yeah, 4-hour round trip. Took longer than that. I stopped in, saw a couple people, and I chatted quite a bit with the guy about these off of. He's got a little shop there that's pretty neat as well. But yeah, 2 more games for the Bunkie. It'd be all right if the Bunkie was operable, or at least accessible via snow. But that comes later. So it's a beautiful day outside today, and hopefully all the snow is gone soon. But I'll show you one last view of the games over here. I'm pretty excited. I actually haven't bought games in probably several years. I said I was trying not to. But, you know, right time, right place, right price. We'll see. Anyways, stay rad.